Now to the war in Ukraine. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell led a congressional delegation on a surprise visit to Kyiv Saturday, where the group met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. The Republican lawmakers are the latest on a growing list of U.S. officials making the trip to show their support for Ukraine. This comes as Ukrainian officials say they've successfully expelled Russian forces from taking over Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin is trying to stop Finland from joining NATO. Finland's president initiated a call with Putin Saturday before the nation makes a formal request to join the alliance. Sweden is also expected to ask to join NATO following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. CBS News foreign correspondent Debora Patta joins us now with more from Kharkiv, Ukraine. Deborah, you're there. What are you seeing right now?
Well, as you can see, it's pretty much near darkness. We only got here today. You can hear the air raid sirens going off, those sirens sounding out every now and again. In fact, just a short while ago, we heard the sound of explosions in the distance. This city was hit from the very first day of the war, and it's taken a relentless pounding, near relentless every single day, bombing, explosion, artillery fire, shelling on the city center and the areas around Kharkiv as well. And we didn't have to drive very far to see the kind of extensive damage, homes, buildings, burnt out cars that has been caused by that very fierce battle that was fought here. But the Ukrainians put up a tough resistance, and it paid off because they have managed to push the Russians back towards the border from where they came. But even though they've done that, it's still not quite safe here. In some parts of the city, there is still shelling every now and again. There is still the risk that there are landmines that have been left behind by the Russian troops. And so officials are warning residents not to come back, that it's not yet safe to take up residency again or to return to one's homes.
Deborah, that's so interesting. We obviously hear those sirens behind you, and as you say, they push the Russian forces back, but it is not yet safe. Do the Ukrainian people there consider this a victory in Kharkiv? And why is the pushing back of Russian forces there so significant?
It certainly is a victory. I mean, once again, it's shown that although Russia managed to mount a very fierce battle in this city, they were not able to hold it or take it completely. And now they've been pushed back. Remember that Kharkiv is about 25 miles from the Russian border. It's very, very close. Most people here, in fact, speak Russian, and yet they still put up this very, very fierce resistance. They had hoped to take this city because it allows them easy access. This is their supply route. They can change troops, they can do rotations, they can bring fuel, they can bring food in for their troops, and just have this long line going down towards Izium, where another very fierce battle is being fought. So this was a very strategic place for Russian forces to take control of. So a loss here, while it's not necessarily going to change the course of the war, because as we know, the fighting is still very, very intense in the east of this country, it certainly is a victory and probably boosted the morale of most Ukrainians, but there's also a lot of damage. So it's going to take a long time for the city to be restored to what it was before the war. And bear in mind, every time that there's damage, every time a home is hit, there's a family living there. There are people living there. There are people who have suffered and continue to suffer because of the damage that is caused. Just yesterday, a humanitarian aid center, it was a cultural center, turned into a point for distributing humanitarian aid, was hit and blown up and destroyed.
Important context and a reminder of the humanity of it all. Let's zoom out for a moment, Deborah. Russian President Vladimir Putin warned his Finnish counterpart that joining NATO would be, in his words here, a mistake. While Putin did not make a specific threat, the Russian Foreign Ministry indicated that there will be retaliation if they move forward. Do we know what that would look like?
I think it's an interesting point that's being made here. I mean, if you consider this, Vladimir Putin began this war, he said, because he wanted to stop NATO expansion. But that has now backfired. And in fact, what's happened is that countries like Finland are now seeking NATO membership. Sweden says that they are also going to follow. So instead of dividing NATO, it's actually unified them and galvanized other nations to join and completely upended decades of neutrality from a country like Finland. It's hard to know exactly how it's going to play out, what Vladimir Putin means when he says that those relationships will be strained. But certainly for him, this is not a good thing. This war has not gone according to plan. He did not manage to take Kyiv. His military has been shown up for making strategic blunders, many strategic blunders along the way. And now this. The whole project really has backfired. But that doesn't mean that the war is over. He's still digging in deep. And as we've said in the East, there really is, I think one can only say, a bloody stalemate. Neither side is winning. There are losses on both sides of this war in that region. And of course, as we've seen in places like Mariupol, where over 90% of buildings have been destroyed, people's lives absolutely shattered. For people on the ground, this is what their reality is.
Yeah, and such an interesting point, too, about Putin's stated objective early on in this war, one of his stated objectives, and now Finland petitioning formally, soon we believe, to join NATO, with it having the largest land border with Russia of any of the EU states. All right, Deborah, thank you.